Yeah, guys, what we discussed in the previous class? Yeah, so today we'll discuss the virtualization. Okay, where exactly your class? Is it up cell? So what is physical server and what is physical server and what is virtualization? What is virtualization? So guys, you already know, right? What is physical server and what is virtualization? So physical server, you already know it. So what is a virtualization, guys? So what is the physical server? Example of the server, guys. Physical server. What is the physical server? Can you name it? Any one of the server hardware name? Hardware name. Physical server hardware name. Guys, Prashant, Joel, Seema. What is the physical server name,
Some
guys?
Dell,
Very good. Dell.
I think a Dell XP something or
Yeah. So Dell PowerEdge R710. You already know,
PowerEdge
right? Hmm.
R760. Yeah.
So not only that one, we have a number of, but one of the example Dell PowerEdge servers. Okay, HP ProLine servers, X IBM X Blade servers. Same like virtualization. So what is a virtualization, guys? What is a virtualization? So you already know what is a virtualization. So what is a virtualization is the bare metal software. So bare metal a software means so on top of so bare metal software. So what is that? So what are those VMware? What are the virtual servers, guys? So VMware, Oracle Virtual Vision, Hypervisor. So Hypervisor. So these all are the virtual servers, right? So on top of the so on top of that So on top of that, for example, this is the physical server. On the physical server, so we will install the VMware or Oracle Virtual Machine, Oracle Virtual Box, or then we can install the number of OSs based on our resources. Based on our resources. Is understood? It's a bare metal software. Hypervisor or a VMware is the virtualization is the bare metal software. Here now we understand. So this is the So this is the hardware. In the hardware, you install the VMware virtualization. So then you install the operating virtual mission, virtual mission. This is nothing but a virtual. This is nothing but a virtualization. So what is a virtualization, guys? So virtualization is a technology, guys. Virtualization is a technology. So virtualization is a technology that allows you to divide one physical server into what is that physical server? I will ping you that physical server, Dell PowerEdge R710. So for example, so this is the physical server. I will share you that physical server, guys. What is that? Dell PowerEdge R710. Copy image. Yeah. So what is this? So this is the physical server. So what this is? So this is the physical server. So in the physical server, you install the virtualization. So what virtualization? So we can install. So we can install the VMware or OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine, or something like a hypervisor. So so if you install any one of these bare metal software, so bare metal means on top of so so how you can interact with this hardware, guys? Definitely you can interact with this hardware through OS only. On bare metal software, what it will be there? It will be there the OS. Definitely how you can interact with the OS, guys? So OS only. For example, Linux is installed. So Linux as well as the software. So the software, what software? VMware software. So what it means? It will create the. So it will separate the hardware, and you can install the number of OSs based on the hardware. So what it will give? It will give the. This is the VMware is a software. So which software this is? This is the bare metal software, and so if you use this software, right, it will segregate the OS, CPU, RAM, and it will segregate it, and it will install the. You can install the number of OSs based on this hardware, based on the hardware. Yes, understood. So what this is? So this is called as a virtualization. So what is that? Virtualization is a technology so that allows you to divide one physical server into multiple virtual VMs. So what this is? This is one VM. Okay. So this is one virtual machine. So yeah. So this is one VM. This is also one virtual machine. This is also one virtual machine. So right. So this is also one virtual machine. This is also one virtual machine. So what it will do? So it will segregate. So technology that allows you to divide into one physical server into multiple virtual servers. So called as a virtual machine. So what is VM, guys? A VM is nothing but a virtual machine. What is that? So a VM is nothing but a virtual machine. So virtual machine. So virtual machine, each acting as like as a real computer. Every VM act as a real computer. It's a real hardware or a real computer, but it's a virtual server, real computer. So it's act as a real computer. You guys understood? So what is that special software? That special software is a hypervisor. So what are those? Either VMware or Oracle or a KVM or a hypervisor V. So we have a number of virtualization softwares, bare metal software. We can use it, and so we can create the number of VMs. So right. So every VM having its own operating system, like either Linux or Windows or Mac, whatever it may be. Its own CPU, memory, storage allocation will be. So virtualized from the physical machine, virtualized from the physical machine. So right. So in VM we have only one CPU, something like 4 GB RAM, right? Web server, app server, DB server. Our dev server. How many servers? How many physical VMs we? How many VMs we need? Two VMs for the uh, dev environment. Another two VM for the QA environment. QA environment. One is for dev and another one is for QA environment. Guys, understood? So this is so in one physical server, your environment dev and QA will be deployed. QA will be installed, right? For the cost reduction purpose, a big innovative thought came into the picture from physical to virtualization. Guys, now you understood why it's came? So a big innovative thought for the cost reduction purpose. What is that? For the cost reduction purpose, they used cost reduction purpose. They are used from physical to physical server to virtual virtualization. They came from physical to virtualization. Now guys understood? Yeah, very good. So now you are so something like in the data center. So data center, so you can install the this is the data center. In the data center, so this is the physical server. So this is the physical server for okay. So this is a physical server and this is the is also one physical server. Okay, so this physical server is for the production environment. This physical server is for the dev and QA purpose. We can use it. So what is that? Dev and QA. So dev and QA purpose we can use this server, and production purpose we can use production means a live purpose we can use it. So in the virtualization, right? So you can install the virtualization software, any one of the virtualization software. So guys, you guys can remember your so your desktop or your Windows or Mac machine is in the so Mac machine. So it is installed a Windows software. So which one, which OS is installed, guys? Windows is installed. So you want to you want to install the number of OSs on your Windows machine. So number of OSs on your Windows machine. So what you need, guys, you need to install the virtualization software. So which virtualization software you need to install? You need to install the virtualization software OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine software need to install on your machine, and so you can install the Linux OS. Which OS we need to install, guys? So we need to install the Linux OS. Which OS we are installing in this class? CentOS CentOS 9 Linux OS we are installing in this class. What is that, guys? CentOS, first OVM, then we can install the CentOS. So here we installing the OVM. What is that, guys? OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine. Then we are installing the CentOS, CentOS 9 on this virtual machine. Okay, CentOS 9 on this virtual machine. Here, so we don't need anything. So we directly install the CentOS because of so so 1 lakh people are utilizing or 20,000 people. The U limit of this server. U limit of this server means user limit is 20K. Okay, so in the real time, our Facebook or website applications or 20K people are accessing these websites. That's the reason we need a physical server. So, but in the dev and QA, so the development team and QA team will work on that, right? So we don't need this much of the resources. That's the reason we installed the virtualization concept. We installed the virtualization concept. Guys, understood? So what are the benefits of the virtualization? So better resource utilization, better resource utilization. So use one powerful server for multiple purposes and easier testing and development, run multiple OS environments. Isolation, one VM crash does not affect others. Scalability, create and delete VMs easily. Cost savings, less hardware required. So these all are the benefits of the virtualization. Benefits of the virtualization. So how many types of virtualizations are there? Server virtualization, network virtualization, storage virtualization, desktop virtualization. Our virtualization is nothing but a server virtualization. Multiple servers on one machine is called as a server virtualization. What this is, guys? This is a server virtualization. What this is? This is the server virtualization. What this is? This is the server virtualization. Okay. So server virtualization. So multiple servers on one machine call it as a server virtualization. So the virtualization technology to create a multiple virtual servers on one physical server is nothing but a virtualization. Guys, what is virtualization? Guys, now tell me what is virtualization? Technology to create multiple virtual servers on one physical server. One physical server, guys. Understood? So server virtualization. So what is a server virtualization? So server virtualization is nothing but multiple servers. So now multiple servers on one mission. One mission. So something like multiple servers on one mission is called as a server virtualization. Server virtualization. Guys, now you understood, right? What is a virtualization? So why virtualization? Guys, understood? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So then environment setup. What is that? So environment. So environment setup. What is environment setup? I want to install the CentOS. I want to install the CentOS 9 on this mission. CentOS 9 on this mission. So right. So I will show you here. What is that? What I installed? I installed the Oracle VirtualBox on the server. Which one? So Oracle VirtualBox on the server, and I installed the CentOS 9 mission on this server. So I installed the CentOS 9 mission on this server. Okay. Yeah. So how to install the Linux OS installation? So what is that? So Linux OS installation on Windows mission. So which Linux guys? CentOS 9, CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, Oracle, Amazon. These all are the same. If you install the any one of the flavor, it will be very easy to understand the other things also, other flavors also because of the same command. So these are the copy from the Oracle and Amazon is the copy from the Red Hat. Okay. Yeah. Step one. So what is the step one, guys? Step one, download the softwares. So download the softwares. What are the softwares we need to download for installing the installing the CentOS 7 on your Windows machine? So what we need? We need a VS Visual Studio C++ 2019 software we need. What is this? So VS software we need. Second one, what we need? Oracle virtual Oracle virtual box software we need to download it. So third one, download CentOS 9 ISO image for installation. So download CentOS 9 ISO image for installation. So how many softwares we need to download, guys? So we need to download the three softwares. Three softwares. So how to download it, guys? Yeah, what is that? So the first one is VSC plus plus 2019 download. So x86 64. So this is the software we need to download it. What is this, guys? So this is the URL and Oracle Virtual Box. So Oracle Virtual Box. So Oracle Virtual Box we need to download it. So from the Oracle, so www.virtualbox.org. So if you click that one, right, it will ask the downloads. Yeah, here. Click the downloads. Why it is taking this much time? So then, so download the CentOS 7 ISO, right? What is that? So download CentOS 9 ISO image. Click, yeah, if you click the downloads, it will comes under Windows, Mac, Linux, Solaris. So for our purpose, Windows. So copy link address, copy link address and paste it here. So this is the download of the virtual box software. So then we need to download the CentOS. CentOS 9 ISO download. You see? So these are the
Can you
CentOS.
just can you drop those links to the chat?
Yeah, yeah. I will drop. So you see, right?
Thank you.
So this is the boot to DVD ISO. What is that? So this is the boot to DVD ISO. Copy link address and download this. How much GB this is? So this is the 13 GB, 13 GB guys. How much this is? 12 GB. Okay, this is 12 GB, and so this is almost 500 MB, something like 20 MB, 30 MB, right? So this is a something like a 20 MB. So we need to download all these from all these three softwares. All these three softwares for installing the OS. Yeah, pasted in the chat. Okay, so this is the software download. Next, installation. Step two. So installation. So how to install, guys? Step one. So in the step one, first install VC plus plus ESC plus plus 2019. Step two. Step two is install Oracle Virtual Box OVM. Then step three, install CentOS 9 on OVM. Okay. So install VSC++ 2019, install Oracle VirtualBox, then install CentOS on those OVM Oracle VirtualBox. So why we need this, guys? This is the a dependency software for Oracle VirtualBox. Guys, you remember this word? So we will discuss more on the Linux package installation. What is that? No. VSC++ is the dependency software for OVM, and please remember this. We'll discuss more on Linux package management. We'll discuss more on package management. Yes, understood? So installation, install VS, install Oracle VirtualBox, install CentOS 9. Note VS C++ is the dependency software for OVM and please remember this, we'll discuss more on the Linux package management. Guys, understood? Guys,
Yeah.
yeah. So I want to delete this one now. So this is I already installed. So this is the one. Nope, connected this restart root red hat init zero is nothing but a shutdown. Okay, I'm deleting this one. Remove, remove. So I want to uninstall the software, right? So how to uninstall the software? Go to control panel. Okay, programs and features. Then you can. So first you will install. Yeah, VC++ 2019, right? This is we need to uninstall first. Okay. So once you uninstall the software, then you can uninstall the Oracle Virtual Box because of I installed it, right? I want to show from starting how to install VS Code, then how to install that VC++. So it will take time. So once you install it, right, you can start now to the Linux file system hierarchy, Linux architecture. What is the Linux architecture? So once you install the Linux OS, right, a default file structure or default folder structure will be created, same like as a Windows. So every folder having their own purpose. What those are folders and what is the purpose of those folders? So we'll discuss in the file system hierarchy and we'll discuss the Linux architecture. So what is the Linux architecture? How it will work? So once we will discuss the Linux architecture and file system hierarchy, then we'll start the basic commands. How we can operate the Linux OS. How we can operate the Linux OS because of a Linux is the CLI operating system. How you can operate the Linux guys through commands only. But Windows is the GUI, so we can operate GUI right easily. But Linux is a CLI. How you can operate CLI through commands only. How you can
Command.
operate the command line right. This will not done. So it will take time because I will give you the recording how to watch that. So, paste. So virtualizations. Yeah, guys. So you guys can watch this recording. So how you can deploy OS the same way. So once it is done, right? So so once it is done, so we can automatically install the OS, right? Yeah, this is the Linux OS. Once we install the, so this is the installation step. How we can install the OS, guys. So it is asking restart, guys. We don't need to restart it, right? So yeah, I'm giving you to guys. I pasted in the chat and I pasted it in the group itself also. Okay, so I'm pasting the installation and everything. So that environment setup, you guys can go through it and install the OS. Okay, guys, understood? Guys, Prashant, we believe.
Yes, okay.
Okay, you
Yeah.
can watch that. Yeah, you can watch that recording and you can install the OS on your own, guys. Tomorrow I will show you, but you guys can try from your end. You can watch that recording and you guys can try from your end. Okay.